a bit low. Good morning. Is that about right? Yeah, I must have bumped it at some point. Just hold on a sec. Good morning. Aha, good morning. Good morning. Yes, I just had a little bit of a glitch there in my Body Soul app. It didn't click in until a lot longer with the time delay. So anyway, I am here. I've had a interesting sleep in because it took me ages to actually get to sleep last night. Tell a little story about there. Hi there, girlfriend, Shaz. How do you feel this morning? Because, wow, I'm going to say hello to everyone first. So, hi, Rena. Lovely to have you here this morning, even though I'm just that tad late, not heaps though. Julie, good morning to Julie. And we've got Sarah here. Lovely to see you. I'm over your neck of the woods sometime today, but it's for a lovely catch-up lunch with some cousins. It's going to be fun. And here's the other cousin that's a longer way away. Thank you, Di. Enjoy your lunch with my sisters down there. Yes, indeed, we will. We're still yet to find a destination. The two that we initially was hoping was going to be open aren't. So we'll be doing a bit of discovery. So there you go. Tuesdays, I think, are probably one of those funny days where a bit different in some places do because of school holidays. Weekends, they do close on Tuesdays, Monday, Tuesdays or Tuesday, Wednesdays, at least at Galway. But that's all right. It's lovely to see your beautiful face there, Diane. So, and here we go with Shaz saying, I'm great, no aches, and I'm well. You didn't do as much of the exercise I did. Short story, Shaz and I went and joined up with the Flurio Aquatic Centre on the 30th, and we went in for our first session, 30th being 2 days ago, online, 2 days ago, and we went for our first swimming session yesterday. And I was moving around all the time, swimming up and down, sort of very slow though, I might tell you. I haven't been in the water for yonks, and it was absolute bliss. I loved it. That weightlessness, that just the ease of being able to move. So I was. Well, last night when we got home, first up, it was fine. We had a cuppa. Shaz took off home to her place and I was relaxing, and then what's that stuff called? You know, when the muscles start to ache and all those little things are starting to stay active in the body and heat up. Oh my, I did have to take a few Panadol before I could even go to sleep. So it was lovely though. Yeah, you've been in the pool while being in the Northern Territory. I haven't done that. So the amount of exercise was for me quite excessive in that one hit. We were in the water about an hour. It was lovely. Prune fingers, all of that joy. It was beaut. So I did just wake up. I did finally get to sleep. I did just wake up around about 15 minutes ago. I had a quick shower. As you can tell, the hair's still wet. And here I am. So it's lovely to be here. I'm going to switch over to the cards now. They are laid out and ready. So tune into your little psychic senses, your intuitions, your gut feelings, all that stuff, and be ready to receive from Spirit what your messages are. So here we go. First off, of course, is the owl, because you know I'm getting used to, I like having my system. I'm a Virgo. Those who fly solo have the strongest wings. Oh, wow. And haven't I been doing that for a long time with my business? Solopreneurs. It's wonderful. Anyway, just enjoy it as well. Sometimes people think it's a lonely field. Well, to a degree it is. That depends on our perspective, isn't it? And here we have, and this is from this deck, remember, the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle that Leanne, dear friend of mine, does. I work with her a bit too. Wonderful weekends away doing psychic readings. Here we go with the crown. Draw on your inner power. Change your luck comes your way, so reap those rewards. And, oh, isn't it beautiful? Nice gilding. So with that, we'll start the reading. Oh, and just two, for those who might be new. There you go. That's the deck that I'm using as far as the cards. It's the Gilded Reverie LENORMAND or LENORMAND, and I have no idea how to pronounce it in a Frenchy voice, so I won't. 5 cards. We've got the home. This one fell into that place. It flew out, wanted to be there. Home is in the home space. Very, very appropriate, so that's cool. And then we've got the star in that workspace. We've got anchor as the unexpected, and we have books as our role, and the stairs, that's choice. So it's actually called the choices card. So, and we've got that as the pivotal, end of the day outcome, whatever you want to call that one. On the little guide I've been using for years, it's there's a little card that represents this. Have a little picture of the layout. Well, that one's called the outcome. So good morning to you, Michaela. And yes, it is a happy Chinese New Year of the Water Tiger, apparently. So I haven't read up on that yet. So good morning, Keza, as well. I hope you got through your 18 rooms yesterday really well. There you go. You've got the golden water tiger. Golden water tiger. So I might need to do a bit of reading on that one. So there we go. So thank you. Absolutely good morning. And Renee, you'd like to hear the Frenchy voice? No. I have absolutely no idea how to do a French voice, French accent. I love hearing accents. I really do. But I'm not going to try one. Right, home, house, home, in the home space. That doubles up the strength and energy of its importance today. So certainly be welcoming, open hospitality for people, even for you visiting someone in their home. I'm feeling it's that interaction of getting together with those that you love and cherish, and having those special moments within the home space. Have a cup of coffee, tea, whatever you like, cake. I can remember years ago when people did drop in on each other so frequently, and you always had those little tidbits of welcoming hospitality in the forms of homemade biscuits, of a fresh pot of tea. It was when pots were around, and the tea leaf, not the tea bag, and the cakes and nibbles, that type of thing. I'm just trying to think what sort of nibbles Mum had. Dips weren't a big thing then, but it certainly was the cakes and biscuits. So it just really does bring, and I'm even smelling that beautiful aroma of the baking cockles, and then having to jam them together with jam, as in stick them together with jam and then put the icing on top of one half. Oh, they were beautiful, superb. They're the memories we have. Bring that forward for your day to day and feel into home really is where the heart is. The heart is where the home is. And oh, wow, yummy. You can tell I haven't had breakfast. So make home the home, even tizzying it to a degree, so that it really does feel more homely and welcoming. For yourselves first, of course, but also for those that may be your visitors, just to have that welcoming aspect. Oh, scones. Yes. Keza, just did your back's a bit sore. Oh, cool. At least you got them done. Yeah, you still do the pot thing and baking diet. Oh, my goodness. I haven't baked in a long time. I do have the pots and tea leaf, but oh, wow, I haven't done the baking for a long time. Scones, that's the one. Yes, Rena, beautiful fresh scones. And it does taste better fresh. So, yes, you turn it into a little ceremony. Oh, so nice. And I can imagine how your table would look, Di. You do a wonderful job of that, don't you? Beautiful. So here we go. We've got the stars in our workspace, and that is bringing that focus into something that you've really wanted to bring forward. You really want to bring from that dream world and bring it close to home in your workspace. So you may have been dreaming of a special project. Today's the day to start it. Have that star shine and get it on its pathway towards being your dream come true. It does need a little bit of work, so just put those steps in, even if it's just a checklist of doing this one, this one, this one, this one, and ticking them off as you go. Like you've got the other little stars there, they'll have their turn, but you're going to have definitely a focus of something that is in your destiny, there we've got that astrology chart, the natal chart behind. So know that the one that you've really wanted to do for a long time, or that it was next in line but you didn't quite have it in line, bring it in now. Okay, that's what that's saying to us. And what we've got here is the anchor. As I looked out the window this morning to the backyard, I have, for instance, my bathers and the towel from yesterday, and had the towel hanging on the outside line. Thankfully, I didn't have the bathers sitting there. They're in the carport under the shade. But the towel has actually wrapped itself round. So last night may have been a little bit rough weather. So it might be that that roughness is still feeling its presence today. I've got a friend and her family that live in Broome, and they're going through devastating floods at the moment. It's a mess and it's crazy. She did send me photos last night, and I thought, oh goodness, because like any friend, you ask how they're going. So she sent a few photos, and I thought, oh, you poor dear. I mean, you're coping. The anchor really is needing to be firmly set and have the chain attached. This one we can't see a boat. So what we're doing in those unexpected moments is make sure that you are lashing that lanyard, that chain to you, or whatever you're needing it to hold steady, so that you can have at least that ability to stay firm, stable, not drifting or being blown off course or anything. So have that anchor attached, have it where it's grounded. Even if you're not feeling grounded at some point in the day, go out and put your feet in the ground or on it, so that you can feel that sense of calmness as the anchor is holding. Okay, so that's that one. That's the unexpected in either place, but those little moments that you might be feeling it. Our role, the books. I love books, so it certainly suits me, considering it like I'm getting a puzzle book together. I want to write one, so like just create a little puzzle book. Just because I like the numbers and the words and things like that, I'm finding different ways to actually keep this going, the brain active. And I love reading, so I have been downloading some books as well so that I can read them. These days I do tend to get the ebooks purely because of ease on one tablet and not having to store a lot physically. Trees cutting down for paper, I know they're grown for that, but it's the way that we're using our resources on the earth. I'm trying to weigh up what's the best way of doing my reading. It could be indicating for you to get reading or writing. That could be writing your book too. And Sandra, you're saying your brother and sister-in-law are dropping in every few weeks. Oh, isn't that fantastic? Have to go and shop to get a block of cake for a cuppa. Oh, that's fantastic. Do you cook yourself, Sandra? Because I'm just so looking forward to catching up with the cousins, Di's other two sisters that are Tara and my age. So it's going to be fun. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. So from here and being able to spend some time with our own reading or writing, we do have some choices that we're moving to, as far as by the end of the day, we'll have known which choices we've made. It is that decisions card. It's the one or the other. It's not that, oh God, I don't know, maybe, and sort of leaving it till another time. This is actually indicating that you may have some form of choice to make through the day. Could be home base, it could be work base. What else is there? What actually is there in life? Recreation, leisure. Is that home base or is that work base? Who knows? Make your choice. And by the end of the day, when you're reflecting back and sort of looking, oh, wow, what have I done today? Tick things off your list, like the checklist. You can sort of say, oh, I was intending to do, oh, I did that instead. So that's where that would probably come in, as that sort of summary reflection. You'll have realised, I did make that choice and I'm happy with it, because it's what it is. It's what you chose. It's what your pathway has led you through and to. Okay? So, and then for tomorrow, you'll know, you're moving on to what tomorrow brings, and you can sleep soundly with knowing that what choices we make are absolutely perfect for what we're meant to be learning and moving through on our journey. So, oh, Melanie, good morning to you. from the UK. So for you, it's your evening. Wonderful to have you here. Thank you. So I'll move over back to that. And here we go. I'm not quite happy with the aspect that my camera is taking. I'm fiddling with that. It's sort of, I did move the actual computer around yesterday to look at a connection at the back, and I think I've mucked up my alignment. I'll just put that there. Anyway, that's not a big deal. You're not here to see my face. We're here to just share together these cards and the messages that they bring. So I do hope from what you've received as your inner knowing of what those cards meant for you, that it is meaningful and that you can move forward in your day with absolute full confidence that it's shifting you toward continuing to be that best you that you are, so that you can just love life, have a wonderful, happy time through your days. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it is. But if we have that intention of bringing that energy of happiness, joy, gratefulness, love, compassion, all of that into our day, it's got to shift it, doesn't it, into that being the best that we can be. So take that, into your day from right now, and all the days really in the rest of our lives. What is it that you would love to have in your life, and in the intention moving it forward to that. So, and we've got some more messages. There we go. The thank yous. Thank you, Sarah. You have a perfect day too. It's wonderful, wonderful. And Kez is saying thank you to everyone as well. And you used to a lot when Philip and Mum were here. If I did know, I'd have to eat it all night. If I did know. Yes, I understand what you're saying there, the baking. If you, eating it by yourself, don't need to put on weight. Well, absolutely. I don't have the numbers to be worthwhile baking, but it's a funny thing. Mum, she'd do a baking day because we had 6 in the family, and sometimes the visitors and the workers, you had to have enough. So it'd be once a week at least that we'd do baking, because you did a big baking day to make use of the oven while it was hot for the day. It was in those days where, the efficiency of use of the energy that we had, as in electricity. I think it came from the day where you'd fire up that wood oven and you'd get your baking done in the day, because it was a lot of work to keep that oven, and the way it was fired even, and, all those sorts of things. These days we do have the convenience of, those little square benchtop ovens. They work perfectly for just half a dozen if you want to. And the convection microwave ovens, I'm testing ours out. So perfect way to try just the half a dozen, just the fresh ones, and you don't have to overeat that way. Anyway, just a hint. Not that I've done it often, but it is there, and I have. So, and Cassie, you've just got 2 beds today. Oh, yay. It means a little less of those who are sleeping over, but that's all right. Because you work at, is it a motel or it's the B&B type? Anyway, Melanie, yes, bless you, would love a card reading. This is Melanie. This one here I do every morning around this time. Well, half an hour ago I start, and it is every day. So keep an eye out. Hit the reminder if you'd like. It is a general card spread reading, and you tune in. It gives you a bit of practice. You tune into your own spiritual guides and connections, and that way you get a bit of practice in tuning into your own intuitive senses as you move about your day. Okay, and yes, keep up that aquatic interest, Ros. It'll be twice a week is the aim at the moment. At least with the swimming. My membership has a gym part of it as well. Not that I like gym, but I actually like the rowing machines. I've always liked those. So thank you for that. Whoops. And Corinna, you're saying, love seeing your beautiful face every morning. Thank you. And you really enjoyed it this morning. Well, thank you. Thank you from Michaela, and that golden day and year ahead. Yes, for that golden tiger, water tiger. So thank you. Absolutely, it was, wasn't it, Ty? Mum's baking was legendary. I remember using, the sour biscuit forcer thing that you'd go like that, and we'd have to press out all those biscuits using that. I've still got one. It's not Mum's original. I'm not sure where hers went. One of the others got that, I think, but it's an absolutely beautiful little machine, does perfect biscuits. Oh, my favourite was the Judy biscuits. Yum, yum. Out of that one, anyway. So Keza, Full House. Oh, no Full House. Lots of, no, Full House. No, Full House visits. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm sure whatever it is that's coming in, you'll be doing it. So, and Krish, hi to you. I am just finishing, so you might need to go back and watch this start. Unless, of course, you're one of those secret watchers that don't comment. Hope you are well, but you have now. You have, so you're not secret now. Lovely to see you. I am well. Thanks, honey. Now, with that, I certainly will be here again in the morning, God willing, and all that. So, I better just finish off. Oh, yeah, that others, just realised the other stream is still going, thank goodness. Sorry, I haven't been monitoring it. My iPad's out on the charger. I didn't have time to sort of get everything absolutely finessed and organised, but that's all right. So keep being the best you that you can be, that you are, and we are all perfect in our imperfections. Remember that. We're all absolutely unique, wonderful, lovable people. Love self first. Make sure that's your goal too, that you are loving yourself first, because in that you give, I don't know, I'm just feeling those nice little inner cuddles that we can then, you know, they almost burst like bubbles and you're sharing them out with the world. And wouldn't it be a lovely world if absolutely everybody did that? We wouldn't have all this other rotten stuff happening around us as we listen to the news, which I don't much because of that. Anyway, let's get going into our days, and blessings to you, and we'll see you tomorrow morning, and I'll pass on hugs to your sisters there. Namaste until tomorrow. Bye for now.